back to another fresh episode of my watch therapy. Oh, today got an awesome looking production out of Citizen. I don't know if the name's very awesome. It's called the Endicott. I kid you not. It's a part of their sport collection, and it's called the Endicott. I don't know, Endicott Center in Florida? I don't know. Let's take a moment to connect and we'll find out. Nice little finishing on that. Some swirly swirls. Machined right in there. Case back. Nothing really going on there. Very impressive. Let's look at the rest of the watch. I was really taken with it. It is for sale. I'm just going to add, loaned into the channel by the Tick Tock time shop, like basically every watch I review except my own. And that's the Dirty Details. Sub 500 bucks. Sport Luxe. Sapphire crystal. You can see a lot right there. Look at that. I was really taken by a couple things with this watch. Maybe you are too. Look at the dial texture. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Looking at that. Love the crown. This little extra nub in there. It's not a very good word, nub, but an extra ring polished. All in this nice copper color. Bronze, well, more copperish. Awesome. Let's see. Okay. So you can see there it's fixed. And you can see the crown coming out. First position, second position. Yep. Awesome. Eco Drive, just like all their watches. Save a few automatics from the Tsuyosa line. But I really liked it, this watch, and I liked it from the moment I saw it. It's a little bigger, but it's 42 millimeters. But if you will, if you think, oh, that's too big, the top to bottom, the height of it is not much bigger. So, I think it's a compact 42 millimeters. I have a 17 centimeter circumference wrist, and to normal people, that's about 6 3/4 inches. I'm not calling it small, but sorry about that. It stands pretty tall, but not too tall. Right? It's got multiple layers going on here. If you think about it, right? You got the crystal, the bezel, that part of the case, that part of the case. It's a nice stack. I already had one commenter. I had posted a short on this, and they thought, boy, like gold and black colorway on this would look great, and I agree. But this is growing on me. I like this. It's like the color of a penny. Real nice. Sapphire crystal, like I said. It's mostly brushed, but what is polished I really like, which is really the bezel area, and then this real fine line that goes all the way around. A little bit of polish there. Boom, boom. Right there. So it's a fine thing to look at, but yeah. And then the indices. I think the indices are really nice and sloped. Can you see that? I think you can. And where they slope down in towards the hands is polished. Another great touch. I also like the 12, particularly the 6, just the font on that. These are all applied markers. And yeah, that font's really nice. And it's got a certain amount of lume. The hands and then the major hour symbols. There's these little pip type dots there, which I think are, I don't know, really good looking. It's just a lot of nice touches. I mean, tell me what's wrong with it. I think the color is not wrong. It's just, it may not be for everybody, but At the same time, it's a copper, so it's fairly neutral. It's not like too polarizing. I also noted it's very comfortable on wrist, which is always important. It's not light, but it's not heavy. Somehow this bracelet feels lighter than it is, but it's so comfortable. First of all, look at that. It just wraps around the wrist at every correct angle and slope, and then it just sits real nice on the wrist. Yeah. So this is the Endicott by Citizen. I'll put a reference number and a link in the description. If you're interested in this watch, reach out to the Tick Tock Time Shop. They're a family-owned business, second generation, and they'd love to help you out. No pressure sales. Nor is this. This is just a review of a new watch that I think is something you might like too. Thanks for watching. Thank you for spending a little of your most precious commodity, which is time, doing so. Take care and have a great